Unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Well, Nikki, it's that special time of the year where everybody takes off on a Thursday and celebrate Thanksgiving.
Not everybody. We got a package today. Somebody working.
Well, you know Amazon don't stop. From the TikTok shop.
Yeah. But happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
Are you ready? Let's start off with sports. And we're going to make this a short and brief one here. So let's get started. The Buffalo Bills lost to the Texans 19-23 on last Thursday, of course. On Sunday, the Steelers lost to the Bears 28-31.
That's just...
I know. So sorry. Yeah, but you weren't the only one.
Yeah.
The Chiefs beat the Colts
Okay.
20-23. I don't know what's going on with the Colts. They started off strong.
I
And then now
know.
they done lost a couple in a row. Yeah, I think they lost their starting quarterback.
Oh.
Yeah, so that'll do it. The Vikings, they lost to the Green Bay Packers 23-6.
Ooh, and they're big rivals, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They lost to the Cheeseheads.
Yeah, and this one was a nail biter. The New York Giants lost to the Lions 34-27. Jameis Winston was leading the charge for the Giants.
Okay.
And the Jets lost to the Ravens 23-10.
No surprise there.
Yeah. The Patriots, they are the surprise team of the year.
They're on fire.
Yes, they are. They won. They beat the Bengals 26-20.
Okay.
And they've done, I think they're, I don't have the stats here. They are 10-2.
They're trying to play like they still have Brady and Belichick.
Yeah, matter of fact, they've made a comparison to that new quarterback, to Brady. So you know how they do.
Yeah.
The Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24.
Okay.
The Jaguars beat the Cardinals 27-24.
That's what's up.
The Browns beat the Raiders 24-10.
And I know we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Yeah, you put 12 in and they win.
Yes.
The Eagles the Eagles lost to the Cowboys 24-21.
Ooh, that's ugly.
Yeah.
Not to the Cowboys.
The Falcons beat the Saints 24-10.
All right.
And the Rams beat the Buccaneers 34-7. My boy got hurt. He was out the game.
Baker.
But yeah, Baker Mayfield got hurt and he was out the game, and Tyrod Taylor didn't come in and do no justice.
Man. Yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah, that was real ugly. The 49ers, they rolled over the Panthers 20-9. So that just shows you that Purdy coming back was the recipe. They missed not the sauce. And just for those that, since we are honoring Thanksgiving, there are 3 games today. There's going to be the Green Bay Packers versus the Lions.
And they're playing right now.
They're playing right now.
Okay.
The Green Bay leads 31-24.
Okay.
The Chiefs and Cowboys play at 4:30. And the Bengals and Ravens play at 8:20 this evening.
All right.
And then tomorrow, the Bears and the Eagles square off at 3 p.m. So for those that don't have to work, enjoy the game.
All right.
All right. Now let's move on to the next topics. Where are we going? We're going tech news.
All right.
Technology and gaming. All right. So what we got here? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. We got sports adjacent stories. Yeah. So I jumped the gun. Sorry. I apologize. NFL legend Michael Strahan announced breaking news on Thursday. Long story short, he's starting a fencing league in the United States, and the league is going to be worldwide.
Fencing?
Fencing, as in unguard.
No,
You got it?
Yes, I'm aware of what fencing is.
You put the mask on.
Yes.
You put the white suits on, looking like a stormtrooper.
Oh, gosh. All right.
So good on them. Starting, we can take over in that category. You know how we do.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into some of these naughty players on the NFL.
Oh, gosh.
NFL suspends Steelers defensive tackle ahead of Week 13 versus the Bills.
Come on.
Yeah. This dude, what did he do? So I think he was injured. He was injured, tore his ACL. I don't get this one, but he got suspended for violation of the performance enhancing substance. So this defensive tackle.
I have thoughts.
You think he was taking some something that was he might still suffer some pains from his torn ACL, repair or whatever.
Maybe he. No, that's a conspiracy. Never mind.
Yeah, they suspended 5 games without pay. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, sorry, kid. I'll never tell you. Next on the list, we got Tom Brady. Yeah, he was doing that little broadcasting thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he almost said the N-word.
Yeah.
So basically it was he got in a bit of a tongue twister.
He had a Freudian slip.
Yeah,
as they say.
He was trying to say Landon Dickerson, and I guess he got the N in Landon mixed up with the D, and he's just going to say a different word.
I don't know how you do that, but
hey, sometimes the words run together. But yeah, Brady, he called himself, but social media went wild with it. They played the audio back to back. Make sure they heard what he said. And it so sound like that NER word. All right, Broncos, Alex Singleton. What he do? Oh yeah, this is the dude that found out that he had cancer prior to the game. He went and played in the game.
Well, back up.
Okay, back it up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so what happened is he got popped for a
illegal substance.
Yeah, no, it was a random drug test, and it showed that he had high levels of HGH, human growth hormone. And he's like, well, I know I haven't been taking anything, but sadly the alternative is you spike high levels if you have cancer. So his wife, took him to get checked out, and it did turn out that he had testicular cancer and had to get set up for surgery immediately, but the surgery was scheduled for that Friday after the Thursday night game, so he decided not to tell anyone on the team and went and played in the game anyway, and then had surgery the next day. So yeah, this guy amazing.
And Denver won over Los Angeles Raiders.
They won, and he pulled through, and like a month later he's back on the field. So want to wish him a continued speedy recovery. And Wifey said, you ain't gonna miss that paycheck. Go play. Her bigger concern was getting him checked out. Don't do that.
Well, no, I'm just saying he played in the game anyway and had surgery.
Well, that was his idea. Her concern was getting him checked out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he actually said that he's kind of grateful for the drug test, in hindsight, because he didn't feel any symptoms or anything, so he might not have even known had it not been for that.
Right. Minska Fitzpatrick earns double NFL punishment for actions versus the Commanders.
Okay, who is he?
I don't know.
Good grief.
Let's see what's going on with this story here. Miami Dolphins enjoyed a trip to Madrid with a 16-13 win over the Washington Commanders as the team sails off into the bye week. Mm-hmm. They fought for belief, and now they've been awarded real belief based on performance and results. Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel said after the team's second straight win, "So I think we'll be excited to play our next game. We need the time off. We definitely wish we could play. Our locker room would probably want to play tomorrow, even though they are a little beat up." Miami continues to fight for potential playoff berth, winning its second straight game and third in the last four after starting the season 1-6. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows for the Dolphins, at least not star safety Micah Fitzpatrick. As the Dolphins head off into their bye week, the NFL announced its punishment for the Week 11 game. To protect players from unnecessary risk and preserve competitive balance and game integrity, the NFL and NFL Player Associations have agreed on a set of games-related rules, violations that may result in accountability measures. The league said in a memo before announcing the punishment, Fitzpatrick was hit with two different fines, one for the hip drop tackle and another one for a low block. In total, the star safety was fined $29,561.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, I mean, granted, those are probably hits that probably could cause injury and everything, but
right.
they're really, really. I mean, I applaud them. They're trying to protect the players and keep them playing, but
right.
Making the game a little soft, I must say. But other than that, hey, good on them.
Yeah, next thing you know, they're going to be getting participation trophies.
Yeah, it won't be no Super Bowl, huh? It'll be like, thank you for coming out.
Everybody's a winner. All right, what else?
Hey, they won't lose no money.
Oh my gosh!
All they do is show up and play, and not have illegal substance in their body. All right. Here is some MLB news.
All right.
NBC, Netflix, and ESPN getting joint custody of the MLB season. So they're going to be splitting it three ways.
I don't know how that's supposed to work out. We'll see.
Well, hell, they got, 70-something, or they got, literally got like 700-something games that they can split between three networks.
Yeah, but the problem is people are going to have to be on all the networks to get all the games. You know, your diehard baseball fans are not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's true, because you got to have a subscription to Peacock, Netflix, and ESPN,
right,
and watch the games on
now you see where
NBC
that's
Live.
How they get you.
Yep.
That's just like with the NFL starting to split games, putting them some on Netflix and some on ESPN and some on, NFL Network and, here, there, and everywhere.
Yep, you gotta have all. You gotta have all of it to follow. Yep, that's true.
So that's how they're hitting people in the pocket.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have MLB pass, so they get all the games anyway. So unless they do away with that, then they just stay on that.
That's not going to cover what games are on Netflix and whatnot.
Well, no, you got the Game Pass. You get all the games, but the only thing is you won't be able to see them live. You can set to see the rebroadcast. But yeah, if you want to see them live, you're gonna have to have a subscription to all three.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah, and then you got to look at the schedule and see what your favorite team is playing at too. Yeah, that's the way they're doing it. All right, next on the docket, Dodgers. Let me see if I can get this right now. Shohei Ohtani makes decision outside of MLB on Monday. So basically,
is he leaving us?
No, he's not leaving.
Okay.
They have in the off season, baseball still continues. So basically, baseball is year round. What's going to happen is he's going to go play in the World League. Let me make sure I get this right here. I believe it's called the World League. Yeah, World Baseball Classic is what it is.
Okay.
He's going to participate, and he's going to play for Japan.
Of course.
He's going to represent Japan.
He's going home.
Yep. So he's going home to play in the World Baseball Classic, and he played in 2023, and he had a .435 batting average.
Now, my only concern, I'm happy that he has this opportunity and all of that, but my only concern is that he doesn't burn himself out or hurt himself, because he plays both, positions. He's a pitcher and
he's a designated hitter and a pitcher.
Right, he does all the things already.
Right, so
yeah, so he's not giving himself a break. And he's already.
Yes, it's after back-to-back MLB seasons that went the distance, there was speculations over whether Ohtani would return to represent Team Japan due to concerns over his workload.
Yeah.
So apparently he's decided to go play.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of people, the players, they still work out and whatnot and go to camps and stuff in the off season. But yeah,
this is not just working out. This is full on playing participation.
Yeah, correct. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
so just hopefully he, keeps himself in shape and healthy and come back healthy.
Okay. All right. Well, I got NASCAR race unveils special plans to celebrate America's 250th birthday. So
interesting.
And so America's turning, I guess. But they're gonna do it next year. The race falls on May 24th.
Okay.
And it's gonna be NASCAR. Good Lord. NASCAR's crown jewel, the Coca-Cola 600, and so they're gonna that week they're gonna be celebrating the 250th anniversary of America, and of course other people will be also doing that. As we know, the UFC is gonna be celebrating, I guess, at the White House or something like that. I don't know.
We're not even gonna.
So a lot of people are gonna be celebrating. So the NASCAR is throwing their hat in the ring and
they're
letting them know how and where.
I couldn't help myself.
You know what? I'm done. Let me move on. All right, let's move on.
It took all I had not to.
Yeah, if I stay there too long, she get messy. So let me go on and move on. All right, let's go on to, I believe at this point we are going to go into tech and gaming news.
Okay. What we got?
Well, we're going to go back to GM, as I mentioned previous, actually last couple of podcasts. GM, now there's a war on CarPlay, just hit a major roadblock. So, as you are aware, GM is cutting out Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay for their own subscription service via Android, and they're getting pushback from the customers and the dealerships, saying that, long story short, that people are, they're going to continue to buy gasoline cars, and it's hurting the sales of GM vehicles, period, because people don't want to deal with a subscription service.
Right.
So the dealership saying they are losing customers.
As they should.
So they're giving some pushback. So the GM may have to reconsider what's going on.
I bet. Money talks.
So I'm like, wow. People are just saying, okay, you're going to take away our privileges? We're going to not buy your car.
Take away our dollars.
Yep. Like you say, money's walking.
Money talks. BS takes a hike.
No, it's now BS runs a marathon.
Either way, it's going.
It's gone. All right. Here's something. Now, just to give this some clarification, I'm gonna read and then I'll give it this play. NASA is building a solar sail to propel space exploration. Okay, now just to give this some context, if you've seen the original Avatar movie, the ships arrive on Pandora and they have these solar sails on them. Now, granted, it is a fictional movie, but that is what's going on.
And our nerd is showing right now, guys. But stay with us. Stay with us.
So these sails will, just like they propel the boats on the ocean, they're going to use the space winds to propel through space.
There's no wind in space. That's how we know the moon landing was fake. The flag can't wave in space. There's no wind. Okay, I'm done. So, basically, this is thought up by Elania Muskrat.
No, it's not. This is NASA. It has nothing to do with Elon. Okay. See, you jumping ahead. See, you jumping ahead.
Okay, well, it sounds like something he'd come up with.
As a matter of fact, he's not the one. See, you really jumping ahead. Anyway, let me continue.
It just sounds like his brainchild. But continue. Go off, NASA. Go off.
Continue. We'll get back to that where she's talking about. But anyway,
either way, there's no wind in space.
Well, I guess the sun is going to propel the sails while they're soaking up the solar, whatever.
That's not
power.
how atmosphere works.
Well, it's not going to be no atmosphere out there in space. Good Lord.
Exactly.
Anyway, next, Hyundai's working on EV charging so fast that you'll forget it's not gas. So, long story short, I'm going to say that all day. Long story short.
How long did it take them to come up with that? Okay, go on.
So they're trying to increase the charging speed so that the same amount of time it takes you to fill up a car of gas, it will take you the same amount of time to pick or charge your EV. So they're working on that. So I guess that would be a supercharger. Yeah. And I just hope good luck with that, because you're looking at a lot of times when you're charging these batteries real fast, they do heat up. So that's going to be the thing.
Let's see who blows up first. Oh, and let's see how much this is going to cost.
Oh, good Lord. Well, we already know the government's going to put a tax on it. So you're just going to get your electricity a little faster in your car and you just pay. And Uncle Sam be sitting there right there at the receipt line.
You're going to pay for it. For sure you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
Immensely.
All right. Now, let's try to keep our composure now, okay?
We'll see.
X reveals where some users are based.
Now, this is Elon Musk.
It might backfire.
Yep.
Yep. Elon Musk advocates for transparency on social media. Cheers this weekend when X, the app owned by the tech billionaire Elon Musk, rolls out a new feature that discloses what the company said, where the country located of the account. So
basically, instead of waiting for the FBI to come after a potential cyber terrorist or whatever, Elon say, I can go one better. You don't have to be a terrorist or anything. We're just going to get your location and do with it what we want.
Yeah, it says the feature appears to unmask a number of accounts that were portraying themselves as belonging to Americans, but in reality were based in countries such as India, Thailand, and Bangladesh.
Or that's just what they want to tell you in order to be able to invade your privacy.
Well, you got to think, if you got a VPN, they can mask where they originally was, but Elon said, not so fast.
Yeah, this sounds a lot more nefarious than they're making it.
Yeah, well, we already know they're doing that, especially with all these robocalls. They're coming from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll keep an eye on that one.
All right. Amazon debuts Starlink rival that is world fast pace. Will you stop? You messing me up here.
I'm sorry.
Let me try it one more time. Amazon debuts Starlink rival that is world's fastest space internet. And for those that are aware, Starlink is, I believe, owned by
satellite.
Right. Starlink is good Lord. Starlink is part of SpaceX, which is owned by Elon Musk.
Of course it is.
Now, Starlink also has a partnership with the phone company so that you can get your satellite phones and whatnot, signals and everything. And you can use the satellite, uses those for like emergency situations where you may not have a cell signal, but you can link up to the satellite and still get an emergency call to go through, such as crash detection and all that stuff. So Amazon has jumped into the party.
Translation, Bezos said, I want a piece of that pie.
Yes, they're jumping in. They have 150 satellites up there, and they're saying with those 150 satellites, they're going to run circles around Elon Musk, who already has 8,500 active satellites.
Of course he does.
So Amazon's jumping in.
What else would he do with his money?
Amazon's jumping in 2 feet and faster. They're going to be offering the speeds up to 1 gigabytes per second or beats per second, when SpaceX only does 200 megabits per second.
Bezos said, hold my beer.
Yeah,
I got you.
He sure did. He said, hold my beer. I'm finna take over the internet and the AI.
Yeah, that's just
Let's see what else we got here. Amazon also has a PSA for especially during this time of year. People are using Amazon signage, as you could say, and they're saying that they need to access your account. Be very wary. Amazon doesn't do that. Basically, if you get somebody trying to saying they need your information for your Amazon account, back out of that page ASAP, because that's not Amazon. Basically, they say if anything, you should immediately change your password, but don't do it through that fake site, because they'll get all your information and access to your financial information, your address, your account, period. So, but if you see that signage comes up, because they said they're a $2.42 trillion company. They don't need.
Sheesh.
They don't need you to verify your information.
Right.
All right, let's move on to the next here. Got your PSA now. Stay away from it. And this time of year, scamming is big time.
Speaking of which, let me just interject one right here. I've heard about this one before, but it's resurfacing here lately. So there's basically an AI scam. A lot of you may have heard of it, where you get a phone call and it sounds like a family member is on the call. It sounds like their voice, everything. A guy said he thought it was his sister calling. She's crying, asking him to come pick her up. So, he's kind of on edge, like, where are you? Then a guy gets on the phone saying, like, yeah, come meet us at such location. But he messed up. I forget what he said where he messed up, and that's where dude was like, that's not my sister, and he hung up. And then he, got his wits together and called his dad, like, hey, where's, sis? And dad's like, she's here with me. But, just wanted to put that PSA out there that somehow these people are capturing your voice or the voice of your loved ones. Think of when you get those robocalls or whatever, and you're just saying hello, they could capture your voice from that and go from there, making AI calls or AI messages. And some people sadly may fall for it because the voice is spot on.
Yeah, that's why if you get phone calls and you say hello, and you say hello multiple times, they're probably recording your voice.
Yeah.
A lot of times I try to switch it up and say something else. So like, yeah, what's up? Why are you calling me? What's up?
Or like I'll say, how did you get my information? And they'll hang up.
Right.
But either way, they can capture your voice and do nefarious things with it.
That's just like the show we were watching last night, where the guy had the voice
on Doc
on the AI, and he's
creating AI voice messages.
Right, he's talking, but the AI is translating into the person that he was trying to set up.
Yep.
Yeah, word for word. He would say a phrase, then it would repeat it back to him
in her voice.
In her voice. And then he recorded the message and is going to send it to other people.
Yep, so that's one to be aware of. All right, on to the next.
All right, next we got here. There's an ongoing global RAM shortage is causing Microsoft to consider another price hike for its Xbox Series X and S consoles.
Go figure.
Basically, what's going on now is that because of AI and these AI data centers, and they basically bought up the RAM so that they can have the memories in these data centers. And Microsoft didn't, as far as Xboxes are concerned, didn't have a surplus of RAM because they're going to create a new console. So they decided they're making the boxes on a need basis. So they was buying the RAM as needed. And now RAM has pretty much doubled and tripled in price.
The fact that Microsoft is running out of RAM is wild.
Well, what they've done is they're not making, they're cutting down the production of the two consoles. Because they're getting ready to make a brand new console, a PC. So they were, say, okay, but they're still selling the consoles as people are buying them. So what's happening is that because they didn't have a stockpile of RAM, just sitting around like Sony did, because Sony's still selling PS5s like candy, because they already said they're on it for 10 years. It's only been 5, so they're going to be selling PS5s for another 5 years. So Microsoft said, no, we're going to go. They're transitioning to the PC console hybrid. So they're going to come out with a brand new console with brand new RAM and all that stuff. But the old RAM that's in the current models, well, it's hitting the roof. Then they said that because of the economy, the people that are making the RAM have slowed up production too, just to see what's going on. But meantime, the stock they do have, they're jacking the price up.
Of course. There's probably tariffs on the RAM. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've tried to stay away from that now.
Go on.
All right, let's go to the next story. We just gave a good explanation of why there's a RAM shortage, and the console's going to cost $650 to $700.
That's
going to
insane.
catch up with that PlayStation. Was this PlayStation Plus? I guess the PlayStation 5 Plus.
Yeah, something like that.
The Xbox, which was still a more powerful PC or consoles, now it's going to catch up with that console in price.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I'm glad I got mine when it was under 500. Next we have here, Xboxes, or they say this is the Xbox.
What?
Now, the Xbox revealed gaming Crocs complete with thumbsticks and face buttons.
Thumbsticks?
Yes. On your Crocs.
No, what is a thumbstick?
Good Lord.
Wait, don't.
I'm so embarrassed, y'all. Here. See this right here? See that? What you got?
Joystick, not a thumbstick.
You use your thumb with it, so they call it a thumbstick.
It's called a joystick.
It's a thumbstick.
OG arcade goers. The thingy, the dewdrobber that you play Pac-Man. Yeah, that's a joystick. But go on. So they're going to put that on the Crocs.
Yes.
Okay.
That matter of fact, there's a picture where somebody has a cord on their Crocs.
That's crazy.
Got the Crocs.
Now, are they like gibbets or?
Yeah, that's what they call the little accessories you put on the Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want some of them.
You want Xbox Crocs?
I want Xbox Crocs.
Good Lord. Again, guys, our nerd is showing.
Yeah, buddy. Xbox Crocs. All right. Oh no, we got another one came up in here. What was this? What is this here? Folding iPhone. Did you hear about that, Nikki?
I have not, but I guess Apple said we got to get on board.
Yeah,
we're behind.
They're behind.
We're behind in the game.
Oh, but that price tag, $2,399.
Ain't nobody. I wish I might. Just for my phone to fold up. Are you crazy? Yeah, and whatever. It is not that serious. I can get a whole laptop for.
Oh, you just get your laptop and don't have to worry about it. Well, again, sitting in front of you. Anyway, the evidence is mounting, and it looks more and more like 2026 will see the launch of the very first foldable iPhone. Supply chain sources reported that Apple is gearing up for the mass production of the device, which they say has moved past the successful experimental stage. The Chinese language site UDN this week published an article claiming that Apple has solved what is described as the crease problem. Basically, they were looking at something like a liquid glass type situation.
Oh.
This development puts the company in a position that merely to release the so-called iPhone Fold next year, but to market it as the first production to offer a seamless display when it unfolds. Also, they have a partnership with Samsung, so it's gonna be. It could be Samsung panels, which we already know. Majority of the iPhone panels are made by Samsung, so we'll see.
I know Apple is behind in the game, but you know me, I don't like change anyway. So yeah, bring back the thumbprint. Bring it back.
Well, it's just on the side of your phone now.
No, that's not the same. No.
Okay. Well, Spotify. They're
Now this one it's not exactly new, but I guess it's maybe updating.
No. This is new.
Okay.
They're raising their prices.
Oh, well, that's, yeah. They say we got to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, well, as of right now, they say their plan's going to go up in first quarter of 2026.
Talking about for the premium, right?
Right, for their, yeah, because they have a free service, I think? I don't know.
Yeah, we used to have premium, and, we kind of let it expire or whatever, because I didn't even realize I was on Spotify last week. And I'm trying to select a song. So basically, if you don't have premium, you're not able to just, select at random. Like I have playlists, and it will shuffle your playlist for you. You can't just pick out, what you want to hear, or it'll give you a limited time. Like your half hour of free listening starts now. And then after that, it's going to DJ for you. But with premium, you get to listen however you want to, search however you want to, play whatever you want to, and there's probably more perks, but I don't care.
Yeah, they say that the current cost is $11.99, up from $9.99, and they say they did this 14 years ago, or service launched 14 years ago.
Okay.
And they said that
sounds about right.
The premium subscription provides unlimited music and podcast streaming, as well as 15 hours of audiobook listening for each month. So the amount's going to go up $1. So I guess it's going to be
$12. That's not horrible.
$12.99.
All right. Yeah. And you're getting that without commercials, and like I say, without DJ Spotify shuffling your music. So yeah.
Yeah, they said that $1 monthly hike will add $500 million to the Spotify annual revenue.
Of course.
Let's see what else we got here. We got mail. got one more here. Yep, here we go. Well, some people woke up this morning. OpenAI confirms major data breach, exposing names, emails, and more.
Ooh. That was this morning?
This morning.
Like Thanksgiving?
Yep, this morning.
Oh.
Another day, another security breach. This time is OpenAI turn.
Now, is OpenAI an app? What is?
Yeah, OpenAI in some cases is an app. It maybe powers some of the AIs that are out there, because basically a lot of these AI platforms use OpenAI, and then it just be whatever degree of the OpenAI.
Oh.
You got OpenAI, you got Azure, which is Microsoft, and then you got Amazon AWS. So those are all different types of OpenAI platforms.
And the thing is, they have other sites that are up under that one major site. Right.
So OpenAI claims that ChatGPT users were unaffected with chat content, API usage, passwords, payment details, and government IDs remain safe. However, users of OpenAI API interface at platform.openai.com have seen a variety of data exposed in this latest breach. So it's like a leg of that platform that was affected.
Oh.
So, and they say what was exposed was name provided to the account, email addresses that were linked to the account, course approximate locations, OS and browser types, as well as referring websites, organizational and user IDs saved in the API accounts.
Ew.
So yeah,
that's not good.
Have fun with that, people.
Be careful, folks.
Yeah, don't worry. Only thing you're gonna get is more phone calls.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, real. That's probably where they're getting our information from, so they can call and harass us with all this selling of stuff. All right, let's move on to the next section, and that would be celebrity entertainment news. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. Megan Thee Stallion cries on the stand in a defamation case. Yeah, so she's pouring it on thick, or she's right there letting the judge.
Wow. Why she got it? Why would you?
Oh, now she gets deep though. She says, let me see here, because she got deep. She was talking about how the. Okay. Here,
back up. What is the defamation case about? Briefly.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Well, apparently there's a blogger.
Yeah.
Milagro. Okay. Good Lord. Anyway, he has done deep fake videos, and he encouraged followers to watch. The Grammy Women artist took the witness stand in her lawsuit against Grams, who is accusing of being a mouthpiece, a puppet, and a paid surrogate for rapper Tory Lanez.
Oh, yeah.
So what he's been doing is basically he's been, for lack of a better word, taunting Megan.
Yeah.
And this has caused her to struggle with mental health issues, and because of sexually explicit deepfake videos. So
that's messed up.
So apparently, allegedly, Tory has fed him some stories, and he's put stuff out there allegedly about Megan and her sexual exploits, and
actually they said that Tory was called to testify, and he got on the stand and refused to answer any questions. I don't even think he pleaded the fifth. He was just like, what's going to happen if I don't answer? And the judge is like, you'll be held in contempt. And he still refused. So him and his lawyer were held in contempt and fined.
So he didn't confirm nor deny.
Exactly, that he was feeding information.
He pleaded the fifth.
Yep.
Wow, I guess that's just one way he got out of jail for a couple of seconds, huh?
Not for too long if he was held in contempt.
When he walked out of that courtroom, he went back to jail.
Yep.
All right. Now, as we know that the Grand Prix is in, I think it's in, I want to say California, Las Vegas. It's Las Vegas. Bleh. The Las Vegas Strip has been converted to the F1 Grand Prix.
Oh, that's
race
so
course.
Bad. That is so bad.
They do it all the time.
I guess.
They do courses like in New York, and I
just can't picture it because there's so many like high stream of pedestrians there. Like,
well, they block the roads off. They actually create a racetrack through the streets, and they block it off from pedestrians.
Sure.
So apparently, Beyonce, and of course a lot of other celebrities have been going to the Grand Prix, and they're promoting, for the Grand Prix and their other sponsors while they're there at the Grand Prix. And apparently Beyonce had on a custom race suit made by Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
And the basis of the outfit was to show off her curves, as I guess Louis Vuitton does. So she had different ways that she wore the outfit, and that they took pictures and everything of, and it was basically, and of course her and Jay-Z, and she took pictures with other celebrities as well while they were out there at the Grand Prix. So, but like I say, other people, which I won't mention their names since you don't enjoy them that much, but we have done things also.
Okay. But yeah, some people were saying that the pictures didn't show Beyonce in the best light.
No, they didn't. They actually, a lot of them saying that the jumpsuit makes her look fat. But
yeah, which is messed up.
Well, I mean, technically it does. If you really look at the pictures, it does. I'm like, but they say that the suit is definitely designed to do that and to show off her curves. So
so what we're not going to do is body shame.
Yeah, the suit was made to accent her curves, but yeah.
We just saw her on tour. She is not giving fat.
Hey, she might have.
What we're not going to do...
I had that Thanksgiving dinner a little early.
What we're not going to do is body shame Queen Bee.
No, I'm not body shaming her at all. I'm just saying that the way they made the suit did not...
Yeah, I'm just going to say that the pictures weren't all flattering.
Yeah, so, but...
All right, on to the next.
Okay. Toni Braxton has reacted to Travis Kelce's ex possibly shading Taylor Swift with Halloween costume.
Kayla Nicole.
Okay, so Kayla Nicole ignited much speculation on social media after dressing as Toni Braxton for Halloween and recreating her look from the popular Y2K single, He Wasn't Man Enough. Fans immediately believed Nicole was throwing shade at Taylor Swift and her ex-boyfriend.
And was.
Travis Kelce. With her look and by using a specific part of the Grammy winner song. However, Nicole later clarified that she wasn't aiming to take shots at anyone in particular. But what does Braxton think about it all? Well, let's get down and see what Braxton said. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Braxton weighed in on Nicole's Halloween costume, giving the 30-year-old the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that she was just paying homage to me and did it for Halloween, Braxton told Kevin Frazier. When Frazier clarified that many believe Nicole was quite intentional with her costume after there was a speculation that Swift wrote about her in her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Yep, so.
Braxton had a little more to say. "Oh, that's bitter," she said with a smirk and a quiet laugh.
Okay. Basically, Tony got Kayla's back, and I'm here for it. So Kayla is free to be Petty Crocker out here in these streets, and Tony got her back.
Aye, aye, Captain. All right. Let's see here. On to the next. Warner Music Group partners with Sono to offer AI likeness of its artists. So if you are a WMG partner and you are willing to use your likeness in the AI world, you can make money by other people using your work in their songs. So that's happening.
I don't like it. Because my thing is, I feel like the artists aren't going to be properly compensated for this, and
well, I'm sure that if the artists actually buy in, because the artists have to buy into the whole experiment or whole situation. They're saying that WMG owns record label, has signed musicians like Ed Sheeran, 21 Pilot, Dua Lipa, Charlie XCX. Says participating artists will have full control over how their likeness and music are used, though it doesn't share how. These will be new creations experienced from artists who do opt in, which will open up new revenue streams for them and allow you to interact with them in new ways. So the artists will be compensated for however you use their money. So basically, if you use their likeness and it creates revenue, the revenue also will go to the artist as well. So I think that's a good deal.
All right.
And so it'll be like another revenue stream for the artist. And you might get some pennies too.
I guess. All right.
Money Long.
Oh, yeah.
Money Long shades Mariah Carey month after viral tribute performance.
Yeah.
In a skit to promote her new single, Delusional, months after Mariah reactions to Money Long's tribute performance at the iHeart Music Award went viral. In the video, an artist who looks just like Mariah, named MC, auditions for a Fox music competition show. Money is judging. MC sings Delusional, but tells Money she should consider changing how she sings it. Money reacts with the same line Mariah told GQ after Money's tribute: "I just don't like when other people sing my song." But Money insists it's all in good fun, writing on her Instagram story, "Don't be delulu. I would never disrespect Queen Mariah. Forever a lamb."
Okay, she's saying that, but have you seen the video?
Yes, that's what was playing just a second ago.
Yeah, the person that the MC lookalike, she's being shady because if you think that those pictures of Beyonce were not flattering, this lookalike was definitely not flattering. Yeah.
Money's being messy.
Yeah.
Being messy with the money?
The girls are fighting.
All right.
But we know Mariah she has her own special kind of petty. I mean, come on, all these years later, the whole Jennifer Lopez I don't know her thing is still going crazy.
Yeah, they're saying, matter of fact, someone was throwing some shade at Jennifer. Just say she about 62 now? And she's still running around on stage in a thong?
She can't be that old.
62, 52, somewhere around there.
She cannot be that old. Come on, people.
All right, well, anyway, they're saying, ain't she too old to be still dressing like she's in her 20s? Kehlani says Brandy should be on every singer's R&B Mount Rushmore. Always call her a mother.
Okay.
All right. Say Brandy.
Do you happen to have an R&B Mount Rushmore? Words, man. Mount Rushmore.
I don't know. I had to think about that one.
Me too.
I tell you what. He's multi. I'll put two people on there right now.
I already know.
Who would it be?
I know one is Prince, even though I don't know if I would consider him R&B technically. But
well, he does have a lot of R&B ballads. So I would say Prince for sure. Michael Jackson. Even though they're
he's
both
not
of them
R&B.
are. Well, see, it's just your Mount Rushmore.
Michael Jackson is literally the king of pop.
Right. That's why I say both Prince and Michael. Well, Michael's more pop. Yeah. So I would say for sure. You know what? I would put Brandy, Whitney Houston too. Mm-hmm. I would say. I don't think I would put Patty.
Even though technically Whitney was a pop princess too.
Yeah. That's why I said it was more a pop combination. I would have the five. I would say at least those three. Yeah, definitely, she's got some R&B.
Although she might be more pop too.
Yeah, but she has a bunch of R&B stuff. I mean, it went pop, but yeah. And I do like what's your girl? She just escaped my. I'm thinking Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be,
again, more pop though.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna have a pop rush, whatever.
A pop Mount Rushmore.
Pop. Yeah. So yeah. Even in the male vocals, I mean, you could go.
With men, I'm putting Luther in there, hands down.
I didn't like Luther. I mean,
bite your tongue.
I didn't like Luther. I didn't like what was the other one?
Never let Annie hear you say that.
I mean, I enjoyed his music, but he wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore. I'm more of a Rouse Tresvant or a who else would go? Babyface. Okay. So I'll be like that. And then the more modern, I've liked what Tank has done. So something like that. I wouldn't go with Luther because I didn't like Luther. And
wow.
Matter of fact, I liked Howard Hewitt over Luther.
I mean, he was good
Who
too.
was the other one that was around the same time with as Luther? Freddie Jackson. I wouldn't put him on there either.
Well, I wouldn't put him on there, but come on, I can't. Wow.
Luther did good, but
What do you mean he did good? He was a legend.
I would probably go with Barry White over Luther.
Okay, Barry's got to be in there too. I wouldn't say over, I'd say as well.
Yeah. Summer Walker. We didn't give her a lot of praise last week. We acknowledged that her new album dropped. Mm-hmm. But
the result. Listen to it.
I've listened to it. It's pretty good. The results are in. Summer Walker's new album, 2025 chart history.
Finally over it.
Summer Walker's album, Finally Over It, has made a significant impact in 2025, marking her as a prominent figure in contemporary R&B. The album charted performance reflects her growth influence in the music industry. Her summary of her chart history with Finally Over It. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with 77,000 equivalent album units in its opening week.
Oh, wow. Okay, Summer.
On the Billboard 200, the album has also reached the number 3 on the Billboard's top streaming album chart. So I contribute to that, I'm sure. And the Hot 100 and Hot R&B songs, Walker has 7 songs on the Hot 100 and 15 on Hot R&B songs, showcasing her strong presence in the chart. Finally Over It is not only a commercial success, but also a testament to Summer Walker's talent and contributions to the R&B genre.
Okay. Now, I just need Janae Aiko to bring on the music. Come back, girl.
All right.
I need that music.
Not to be undone, SZA has achieved significant chart success with her album SOS,
yes,
which has set records in the music industry. SOS has spent 85 non-consecutive weeks in the Billboard 200 Top 10,
nice,
surpassing Adele's 21 for the most weeks among albums by a woman.
Wow.
The album has sold 20.5 million units in the U.S., making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. SOS also ties with Michael Jackson's Thriller for the most weeks in the Billboard 200 Top 10, with both albums earning 79 total non-consecutive weeks. This achievement is highlighted SZA's impact on the music chart and her status as a leading artist in the industry.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, SZA.
Yes.
She is out here doing it.
Yeah, got a little side back black excellence on, but in the house on two separate artists. This is going good. Here's something. You ready? You ready for this next one?
Come on.
Judge plans to force sales of Nicki Minaj's $20 million mansion to pay the security guard judgment.
And what's crazy about this is it was initially just $500,000.
Oh no, that's still the judgment. That money still has to be paid. That's why they're forcing her to sell her $20 million house to pay the dude, because she was not want to do it herself.
That's what I'm getting at, is she could have easily have done this, gotten it out the way, and not have to have a lien against her home.
Yeah, they said they're forcing to sell. Ain't no lien. They selling it. Matter of fact, the balance left on the house is 13.3 mil.
Oh wow. So now they kicking Papa Bear out the house because she didn't pay Kenneth debt.
Yep.
That is just messed up. Get it together, Nikki. Stop ranting on the internet and pay your bills.
Well, from the story I heard, is both of them. Kenneth just is the one that carried out the wrong act.
Right, but he can't afford to pay it, so it goes on her.
Mm-hmm. Right. It was her show. Let's see here. Next we got on the list Donald Glover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. But Donald Glover says he had a stroke. So this is let's see, when did this happen?
I think it happened last year, if I'm not mistaken.
It just says he's 42 and he's now realizing that it was yeah. So it says that opened up about a recent health scare that forced him to cancel his tour last year.
Yeah.
At the time, he described it as an ailment, but Glover said Saturday night at a performance that a doctor told him he'd had a stroke.
Right. Because he initially, knew he had flu-like symptoms, and I guess he didn't think much of it. The show must go on, but yeah, it was so much worse.
Yeah. So we're thankful that he
pulled through.
Yeah, he recovered and he's back on tour. And hopefully we'll see him on the movie screen, because they're talking about doing the Star Wars spinoff on Lando. Yeah. He did real good.
But moral of the story, get yourselves checked out, people. You can think something is, one thing or not that bad, but it could turn out to be something else entirely. So don't take your health for granted.
Lenny Kravitz speaks out after fans rip 4 of his dreadlocks out his hair
that is
in
insane.
Australia. Say he went down into the audience and was performing, walking amongst the audience, and young lady reached out, grabbed 4 of his locks and yanked them.
No.
Yeah. And
she said she was going to get her a souvenir. That is crazy work.
Oh no. That was he said, so when I went out for Let Love Rule, a very excited young lady pulled 4 dreadlocks out the back of my head, Kravitz said in the clip. You know how hard you gotta pull to rip those out of my head?
Right.
Damn, baby. The incident isn't deterring Kravitz from performing Let Love Rule or going into the crowd to be amongst the crowd. So he's going to continue to do so. But yeah, baby girl got 4 of them. Sheesh. I can imagine somebody pulling my hair out. And not little long dreads. Woo!
There's no way.
JT seemingly quit on stage after crowd goes silent.
And she needs to. Who did she think she was?
Says she's done performing and she walks off the stage.
Now, if you guys remember a month or 2 ago, she was performing at, I don't know if it was Alabama, but anyway, she went on after Jeezy and people basically walked out. Like, yeah, we didn't come here for you. So cut to now, what do you say she's opening for him?
Yeah, she opened this time. Yeah, it was Alabama A&E Homecoming.
Yeah.
Where she also expressed frustration on stage.
Yeah, so this time she was opening and the people were just like, yeah, we're not here for this. And she's like, okay, I'm done. And nobody cares.
All right. Let's get on to the next. Let's not linger on this topic. Although I could say something. I couldn't see her as a solo artist. I mean, I don't know.
No, she's actually talented. Like, out of the 2, she was the one,
Okay, well. Something ain't.
It's because of her attitude. She's, again, let's just say, a la Nikki, she's one of those ones that'll go online and let her mouth get reckless and
Okay, well, let's go on to some good news.
All right.
Robert Irwin wins Dancing with the Stars 10 years after his sister Bendy's victory.
Yeah, this is so awesome.
So, and of course, for those that don't know, that was Steve Irwin's
the crocodile hunter.
Yeah, his son and daughter have both won the Mirror Ball Trophy from Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
and he won on season 34.
Wow, can't believe they're all grown up now. Can't believe it's been that long since we lost Steve. I still remember that.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations again. I've seen some of it. I mean, I can imagine, especially the training and the different types of dancings and stuff. And
they were good.
He had to hold the woman up, like she was the one that did it was called Dancing on the Clouds or something like that.
Oh.
And he had to hold her in the air, and she was like dancing sideways and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was real crazy.
Congratulations to them.
Yes. All right. And this one here was so funny. Cardi B has expressed her annoyance with her mother behavior after giving birth to her 4th child, a son with Stephon Diggs. She has been feeling stressed at home due to the extra busy and chaotic environment caused by her mother. Extended stay. Cardi B humorously revealed that her mother has been eating her snacks and altering routines for the children, leading to situations where her favorite late-night snacks have been missing from her pantry. She has also mentioned that her daughter, Culture, is getting grandma treatment, which includes new rules and meals. Cardi B has shared that she appreciates the help but also feels crowded and misses her normal space. The snack situation has been a significant annoyance to her, especially during her recovery period after giving birth. And then Mama also wants her to eat that oatmeal.
Yeah. So Cardi's like, look, she came in here, she got rid of all the snacky cakes and all the cheesy poofs, all the meat sticks, and now she's feeding me oatmeal. She wants me to eat oatmeal, people. Like, what is happening?
Oh my God. I thought it was so funny, but really, if you really want to get a good laugh out, go check out the video.
Yeah, it is hilarious.
When a guy says, "What?" It's like she's been abducted, and she's like sneaking in the closet to make the video.
Right.
It's so funny, and the way the camera is in her face is just like hell. It's like somebody's like hell.
Because it don't matter how old you get, you still can't try, mama.
It looks like she's being held captive. I guess Mama said you really gonna be ready for that tour in February.
Not she got rid of all the meat sticks though. Come on, not the meat sticks.
You know what? You just had to get that cheesy poof up in there too.
Yes, all the snacky cakes and all the cheesy poofs.
Oh my God!
All the OGs know where that reference is from.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I lost my place, y'all. I'm sorry. I was doing good. Oh my God. Okay. Now we're going into the news stories. So hold on to your hats, because flights have been canceled as a volcano erupts for the first time in 12,000 years. The volcano erupted in Ethiopia. It said that ash clouds across major air corridors in the Red Sea and forcing airlines in India and the Middle East to cancel or divert flights.
I'm gonna leave that one right there because, yeah, there's just too much I can say on this.
Okay, well, let me move on. We don't want to do this. I don't need you saying nothing wrong, please. All right. Oh my God. Good Lord. Here's one that you're probably gonna speak out on. Billionaires spark outrage after pulling up to seaside town in a $300 million yacht.
I mean, as soon as you said billionaire spark outrage, we could have left it right there, but come on. Read the room, people.
Oh, but I tell you what, this is a nice little nugget right here. The global super yacht industry has reached 6,000 active vessels. Their owners are mostly ultra wealthy and have carbon intense lifestyle.
Meanwhile, people are looking up Great Depression recipes because they can't afford to eat. My bad.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. What? Hold on. Don't throw that out there like that.
I mean,
I was just gonna read this 300 super yacht named Leviathan, built by Oceanic, includes 15 dedicated gaming PCs, a hospital, a science lab, a movie theater, and a basketball court.
All right.
So
lots of fun for all your billionaire friends.
Wow. Okay. I'll move on to the next story. But the town people were not pleased with it.
What?
Not pleased with this yacht come parking up in our town, and we're a little suburban town, and this yacht coming in here, and it's got more stuff on it than our town got businesses.
Yeah, we got to go spearfishing like we live in Moana Village, and you pulling up with okay. Go on. I'm just saying,
God.
read the room. Read the room.
Hey, if you think that's bad. This actually happened a year ago.
Okay.
Oh my God. Well, technically it happened more than a year ago, but anyway. Recently, allegations have resurfaced regarding the sexual abuse of turkeys at Butterball facility, stemming from a 2006 PETA investigation that has sparked outrage and called for a boycott.
So yeah, people who work for Butterball are using more than butter on.
I can't with you. In late 2024, disturbing claims about the treatment of turkeys at Butterball facility began circulating on social media, particularly around Thanksgiving. The claim originated from a 2006 undercover investigation conducted by the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals at a Butterball slaughterhouse in Ozark, Arkansas.
They're violating the turkeys. That's not how you're supposed to stuff the bird. It's not. That's not in a recipe.
So people in remembrance of the story breaking last year are still boycotting Butterball this year.
As they should. And on that note, people, I have been seeing a thing. People are doing what's called mayonnaise turkeys. Stop it. What they're doing is, instead of, you know how we made a compound butter with all the herbs and seasonings? No, what they're doing is slathering on Dukes in place of butter and calling it a day. Let's not do that, people. Come on. But yeah, these Butterball workers said, we're not using butter or mayonnaise. Okay. Oh, natural. Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
Campbell fires executive who disparaged its food as for poor people.
Yeah, this was wild.
Campbell said Wednesday that Martin Bailey, an executive who allegedly made comments to a former employee that disparaged Indian workers and said the company's products were for poor people, has left the company. In a statement, Campbell said it's determined that a recording that captured the purported conversation involving Bailey is authentic. The company said Bailey, a vice president in information technology at the food manufacturer, is no longer employed by the company. The alleged comments came to light last week in a lawsuit filed by Robert Garza, who was hired by Campbell's as a cybersecurity analyst in September 2024. In the complaint, Garza claimed that Bailey made the offensive remarks during a November 2024 meeting to discuss his salary. So, dude.
What? But it gets worse.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more people.
According to the suit, Bailey made several comments about Indian workers and said Campbell's make highly processed food for poor people. The discussion between Garza and Bailey was recorded according to Rania Law Group, which is representing Garza. The recording captured comments alleging by Bailey that claims the company's soup used bioengineered meat and that denigrated the ability of the Indian workers. The comments were vulgar, offensive, and false, and we apologize for the hurt they have caused. Campbell said in the latest statement, "This behavior does not reflect our values and the culture of our company, and we will not tolerate that kind of language under any circumstances." The company added that it learned about the lawsuit and first heard segments of the recording on November 20th, noting that neither Garza nor his attorney had notified Campbell's about the audio recording's existence. Mm-hmm. According to Garza's lawsuit, he informed his manager about the comment on January 10th and further alleged he was encouraged to report the incident to Human Resources. Garza was then abruptly terminated from employment shortly afterwards, the lawsuit alleged. Garza's suit alleged he suffered stress, humiliation, embarrassment, and mental anguish as a result of Bailey and his manager's action. He is seeking compensation for emotional, reputational, and economical harm, and well as his attorney fees, according to the complaint. So,
now, what's crazy is this guy was in IT, and the other one was in cybersecurities, yet dude is making claims about the meat and everything in the soup.
Yeah, that's real crazy because the two positions, two people having a conversation,
right,
had nothing to do with the production of the food.
Right.
so he basically
and
how do you go?
Now there's more allegations that in addition to, or maybe it's the same thing, I don't know, but when they're talking about the meat in the soup being bioengineered, there's also allegations that it's 3D printed meat. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes, yeah, we covered that last year. Foreign countries are doing 3D printed meat, and basically they're, long story short, it is real meat, but they're having it generated by a 3D printer, just like you would generate a part, but you would do the meat. They would do the meat in a specific way or shape.
Now let's just listen to all the words that just came out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's real meat, but it's being generated through a printer. Okay,
yeah.
If it's real meat, it's just being cut off the cow or cut off the chicken or cut off the pig.
Yeah, but these companies want the meat to look a certain way so that if they're doing a patty or
Campbell's has been around longer than me. Have you ever seen the meat? This is before we knew about 3D printers. That meat has never been real, yet it was always a thing.
The voices, the opinions of Nikki are not the opinions of UnWind with us.
I'm just saying.
Do this disclaimer. You can't say things like that, Nikki.
Have you ever seen, I'm talking about the small cans. I'm not talking about chunky or whatever. But those little red and white cans of Campbell's chicken and noodle, chicken and rice. First of all, if you get a piece of meat, you're lucky. But second of all, if you do get a piece of meat, have you seen it? And I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about when we were kids.
It might be a cut up. It might be just a piece of bacon. Yours is a little small piece of chicken.
That's not bacon.
I mean,
I have a special relationship with bacon. Have you met bacon?
Actually, we met it this morning. Had it for breakfast.
Yep. So that's not bacon. And I know chicken.
Okay,
I'm
chicken,
really close to chicken.
Chicken pieces inside of a pan. Head.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
But I'm glad he got fired. First of all, they fired him because he's hurting their company. Like, how do you work for the company and you out here talking about, I would never eat that. It's fake and it's like, what? You work there. Don't you know you're affecting your paycheck and you're in a meeting talking about your pay?
Hey, guess what? Well, he was talking about Garza's pay.
Okay.
So yeah. But how does that come up in you're talking, you're IT's manager or vice president, and you're talking to the cybersecurity who's under you
but
about
you're talking about, hey,
food.
This food that we make for these poor people. Yeah. I could never. Wait, you work here.
I'm gonna tell you it's all messy, but dude recorded the meeting.
And here we are. Oh, he knew what he was doing.
Oh, he finna get a paycheck.
Mm-hmm. He knew what he was doing.
He finna get that back pay.
Campbell's like, he didn't tell us. And what do you think he was supposed to do?
But see, this is, now I'm gonna tell you, this is how it works. Cause think about this now. He had a meeting, recorded the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He was told, he confided in his manager. His manager told him to go to HR, and he got fired.
Yeah.
That's how they do you.
Right.
You filed a claim about somebody, VP, whatever. If you file a claim about your superior, go to HR. Yeah, you sign you getting your pink slip.
Okay, another PSA, people. For those of you who don't know, HR is not really here for the worker. They're here to protect the best interests of the company.
Right, exactly.
Sad but true.
Yeah. So they felt for the best interest of the company, terminate his service, and now they're finna pay out. Now they're finna come out with a nice little paycheck, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere in the, since he has a high security job. Yeah, they coming off some millions. You watch.
But either way, people are still gonna use cream of whatever in their recipes. Campbell's will be just fine.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with Campbell's. Mother Viola Ford Fletcher, one of the last survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre, dies at age 111 years old. Wow. And I seen a video where she was recounting the massacre. She was about a, what, 8-year-old girl?
She was 7 years old.
7 year olds, and she said she still remembers it to this day.
1921. Wow. The Greenwood District of Tulsa, Oklahoma, also known as Black Wall Street. A thriving black town with their own businesses and everything. And yeah, the people decided, we can't have this. Let's bomb them. Let's destroy it. And here we are. So rest in peace, Mother Fletcher.
Yes, ma'am. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven. All right. Okay, let's go on to the next. Like I said, you said a mouthful. I ain't got nothing to read. You said everything. Let's see here. Adidas. They partnered with SpongeBob, and they got them. If you're aware of their sneakers, of course, but they got the black patent leather shoes that SpongeBob wore in the cartoon, I guess, or the movie. It also has a SpongeBob.
The shoes have Easter eggs. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the shoes it's got they got up under the tongue, or not? Well, yeah, up under the tongue too. Okay. Yeah, up under the tongue. There's some writing on the back of the tongue.
Up under the
insole. Yeah. Right. On top of it and under the bottom, there is like she said, nuggets. There's some pictures, and somewhere in the mix, it has a driver license that was, I guess, his driver license privileges were rejected.
Right.
So somewhere in the mix, you get a SpongeBob rejected driver license.
Right. And then don't they have a pair for Patrick as well?
Yeah, apparently Patrick came out first.
Okay.
But they are still being sold. It's a same thing. It's got things that are geared towards Patrick. Same thing, the shoes, inner shoes, shoelaces, and stuff like that.
Oh, and
under the tongue and stuff.
And the SpongeBob one, even the box and the paper. The box looks like the pineapple that he lives in. The paper is giving the water and everything. So they really put thought into this. It's pretty cool. So yeah.
And then on the Patrick shoes, it's they got like the blue water type situation. Yeah. So yeah.
I have to check that out.
It definitely did their thing as far as the shoes. Next we have I think this is one of the ones you gave me. It would be, where we at here? Three brothers found a 1939 comic book, Superman comic book. His mom told him told him stories that when she was young, she collected comic books, but she could never remember in the house where they were. So she passed away, and apparently, prior to her passing away, she told the kids about the books. Now, mind you, the oldest son at this point is 50-something years old when she passed. So she told them about the story when they were kids. So 5 years after she passed, they decided to go ahead and go clean the house out and, take care of everything.
Right.
And they found the comic books.
They get to the attic and they're going through stuff, and there they were.
Yeah. Say the comic book sold for $9.12 million.
Man.
One of them. Ain't no telling what the other was were worth.
Because you got to figure 1939, especially if it's mint.
Yeah, it was mint condition.
Yeah,
it was still in the wrapper.
Yeah.
So, and they don't even say whatever else that they had, because like I said, she had a collection. So, ain't no telling. They probably made more than $9 million of that collection. That was probably the most expensive. They said it's the most expensive that issue is sold for. So, good on them. Maybe that's probably better than her having an insurance policy.
Yeah, they're multi-millionaires now. So.
Yeah. Three brothers, they split $9 million.
It kind of makes you think of remember in Soul Food, Big Mama kept saying there's money hidden somewhere, and they're like, we all thought it was just a story, and there it was in Unk TV.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, here's one I got today. Let me double check something here. But retailers accidentally sell iPads for $1 and begs customers to return them.
Oh no, those are Christmas gifts now. Ain't nobody returning no iPad.
Oh yes, they are. Oh yes, they are. Because here's the situation. They got the iPads for $1. Maybe, I think, well, it's a little bit more than that. I'll tell you in just a second. I just want to double check something real quick here. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so here's the situation. They went online, and apparently the iPads Air was dropped in price from $1,012 to $17 on the Media World website in late November. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what happens is people bought them in droves. So the company identified that they made a mistake. Okay, now the Italian company wants the iPads back.
I bet they do.
Okay. But here's where the people are going to either return the iPads, because what they said is once they realized the mistake, they reached out to the customers via email, asking them to return the iPads, and they will refund them the $17 plus a $23 discount towards any future purchases.
Wow.
Okay, so that told us what, $30? Okay. Then they said, of course, if the customer chooses not to return the iPads, they're going to get a nice little bill for $821.
Oh, man. I guess that's how they got them. All their information is online.
Bingo, you got it. Well, someone went to they ordered it, and then they went to the store and picked it up. And got their iPads with no problem.
Well, whoever made that clerical, because that was clearly a clerical error. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody getting fired.
So they said, hey, you return. Of course, it's another country. Italians, they're more consumer. They're for the consumers over there. But on the same token, they're going to protect the businesses too. Mm-hmm. So, like I say, you don't return that iPad, then you're going to pay the $821, probably along with taxes and anything else that goes along with it. Because they got all your information. Yeah. You see your credit card statement. Wait a minute, what's this charge for $821? So, yeah. All right. That concludes stories. All right, let's move on to TV and movie news. All right. And hold on to your hats on this one here, because it's... Woo! All right. Let's go start... where are we at here? Barbershop TV series. So if you're familiar with they're a total of I think 2 or 3 barbershop movies, and then they had I think they did one hair salon,
beauty shop.
There you go. So all that was basically done by the same production companies, and now they're doing a TV spinoff.
Okay.
And that should be hitting us soon. They have a young cast already lined up, and so they're going to start production on that. All right. Next, we got Netflix promised to keep Warner Brothers movies in theaters if they are successful in buying the WB over the competition.
Okay.
Netflix may have to pay Bill Cosby $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 different bills, but what's going to happen is they're going to do approximately let me back up. The reason for them paying Bill Cosby is because he was the owner and creator of the Different World television show. They're going to reboot the television show, but they have to pay Cosby royalties for the show, and then they also have to pay him not to mention his name in the show.
Because Netflix is like, yeah, we're not playing with you.
So he stands to, with 10 episodes, he stands to earn over $1 million for all of it.
Netflix say, yeah, we will gladly pay that not to be associated with you.
Yeah, EP credit and agreeing to keep his name off of the product.
Yep.
He's making money, and he's living right there in Georgia, and he's worth $400 million just to be on.
I think he's in Philly.
Oh, yes, right, Philadelphia. I thought it was Georgia. Yeah, he's in Philadelphia, and he's got he never lost any of his money or anything when he went to jail. All right, let's move on to the next here and see if I can get back to where I was. Netflix Stranger Things drop an action-packed final trailer for season 5. So for those you know, I
think the show has actually started now.
Yeah, the show started, and I think
my cousin was posting about it. She's like, "Why won't it start? Somebody help me! I need to be watching my show right now."
All right. Sean Combs, The Reckoning is the God dog it.
Words,
Sean
man.
Combs, The Reckoning is the Diddy documentary from Netflix, helmed by 50 Cent. And so apparently
he is such a troll.
It has a release date. It's going to be, I think, 4 episodes.
Oh, yeah, this is happening.
Pull it up here. So it's 4 episodes.
This is happening.
And, yep, they're going to be talking about
all the things.
Talking about Biggie, Mary J. Josie, Danny Kane. I mean, so he got, what was 50 Cent in the hiding? Was it a fly on the wall? What's going on?
Well, his petty goes so far that, yeah, he's just been sitting back taking notes like, just wait for it. And here we are. And I might tune into this one.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we've heard most of the tea, but still, see what 50 has.
See what he got, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of, we just mentioned about Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers Discovery is asking for a higher second round acquisition bid due December 1st.
Okay.
So the companies, I think it was like Amazon, Netflix, and Paramount, and 2 others that they didn't name. Putting in a bid, they put in bids that didn't hold them responsible for the purchases, and WB came back and said all those bids were too low. If you want us, you got to up the ante. So they've told them the second round of bids will be due December 1st, and the person that they select will be on the hook this time. So whoever puts in the highest bid, and Warner Brothers agrees to their terms, they will be on the hook to pay that money. Mm-hmm. So, good luck. I'm actually hoping, since Netflix says they're gonna keep the movies in the movie theaters, I'm hoping that Netflix gets it. If not, I would prefer either Apple or Amazon to get them.
Okay.
I don't want Paramount to get them. But it's of course it's not my thing. But anyway, moving on. Wicked fans are saying the same thing about the Scarecrow's look. Okay. This might goes into spoiler territory, but if you haven't seen the movie, I mean, it's been out for over a week. So the Scarecrow, well, first the question was, well, where is this? So they kind of did some kind of crazy thing, because in the original Wizard of Oz, Dorothy met up with all the, the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man,
along
the Scarecrow along the yellow brick road.
Right.
Well, in this movie, when Dorothy finally gets to the wizard, there was no Scarecrow with him. She had the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and, of course, Toto. So they were saying when you can see, because like I say, I told the movie to Nikki, and when they did show, this is in Wicked 2, or for Good, Wicked for Good.
Yeah.
When they showed them at the wizard, talking to the wizard, and like I said, they never showed who Dorothy was, so I guess they're going to maybe reveal that at a later time, but they never did show who Dorothy was at no time.
They just like showed her feet or whatever.
Right. They showed her feet when the house fell on the Wicked Witch of the, I guess the West, and then they showed the shoes on her feet as she's hopping down the yellow brick road. And then, but in her scenes even with Elphaba, they never showed her face. They kind of showed it like through a crack through the door where she threw the water on the witch. Right. But anyway, they never showed who Dorothy was, but they did show when she was talking to the wizard, and they only showed the wizard's face in that scene, but they did show the back of basically Dorothy and the Tin Man, and of course at that point you know who the Tin Man is, and you know who the Cowardly Lion is too. But so what happens is the Scarecrow is one of the lead people in the movie, and in order to save his life, Elphaba turns him into the Scarecrow. And so they're saying, why y'all did this movie and the Scarecrow wasn't, in the movie like it was in The Wizard of Oz. So, even though it's that's interpretation, adaptation, we knew why he wasn't there, because he hadn't been created yet.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the Scarecrow was created after Dorothy was already in Oz. Dun, 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 spoiler.
All right.
So, but fans are like, "What's going on here? Y'all deviating from the story." But if you, like you said, if you know the stage play, that's the way they went.
Right.
All right. In other news, Frankie Grande says Ariana Grande is doing well after she recently tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so our everything goes out to her, man. Don't want that COVID-19 affecting her voice or anything.
Yeah.
Woo!
And her overall health.
First of all, we want
important.
More important that she comes out of that with a clean bill of health. But
yes,
we know that 19 can do a record on everything. Yeah. Matter of fact, we saw that in one of our shows last night too, with the beginning of COVID-19 in the flashback.
Yeah. Right.
Woo! And the patient did come out of it, so that was a good thing too. Let's see what's next here. Disney Hulu bundle, Black Friday deal. And we didn't do a whole bunch of Black Friday deals, so we're not gonna. Yeah, but this one, I'm contemplating, because what they're doing is Disney is dropping the Disney Hulu bundle for $5 a month.
For how long?
You have up until
Yeah, that's the question.
Hold on, because they did give a date of this when this expires, and I think it's like in the middle of December. But let me look real quick.
Oh, so you don't get it for long? I didn't think.
Oh, it's a Black Friday sale, so Black Friday's tomorrow.
No, I get that. What I'm saying is, how long will you be able to have it at $5 per month? Like
okay.
How many months?
Okay, so here's the deal. You can get it. So this is what they're doing. This is Disney Plus and Hulu bundle with ads for $5 a month. Okay, so the kicker is you have to buy the whole year. So I think it's like $60. So it'll be $60 for the whole year.
That's not bad.
So, but if I was to do that, I would lose my bundle.
What do you mean?
So right now we have Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO Max. And also we got, I guess, the entry level to the ESPN situation.
Are we even using Max?
Yeah, that's what I watched. That's what Zilla is.
Okay, sure.
And King Kong and Zilla,
okay.
and some of the movies that you've been watching here recently.
Okay. Carry on.
So yes, you would have to cut out two of the. You have to change your bundling, and that would be a little bit more costly because you got to pay. Then we would have to pay for Disney Plus. I'm not Disney. HBO Max separately. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, but other than that, it's not a bad deal.
Yeah, it's not a bad deal getting Disney for $60. I mean, that's a good
$60 for the entire year. That's
versus I think it's right now it's like $12.99 if you just had that one bundle. So you're saving over half, and getting just Disney without having to have a monthly bill on that. So see how that works out. I'm contemplating. But yeah, I think I think it ends on Black Friday or something like that. Or it doesn't say when the deal actually ends, but it's a limited time offer. Matter of fact, here we go. Apple TV's doing the same thing. Apple TV 6 months for $36. Paramount is doing 2 months for $6. HBO Max is doing $36 for a year. Wait a minute now. We might be able to run something. That's $96 and you got everything for a year? Oh, wait a minute now. We might have to jump on some of this here. Sling TV has a day pass for $1.
Sure.
Sling TV is kind of like YouTube TV and all the rest of them.
Yeah.
So $1. They had I don't know what their normal thing was $5 or something. So all right. So I got that more information. I might need to look at that and knock that out.
Okay.
All right. Because that'll save a lot of money. Anyway, we'll reconvene on that.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Rush Hour 4 is on the board to be in production soon.
So Chris Tucker's
returning. I'm gonna tell you what my opinion was, because Chris Tucker is also going to do Friday, the next Friday or last Friday or whatever they're gonna call it.
It's no telling.
I don't know if they're gonna call it the last Friday. I think somebody told me it's gonna be the next Friday or something like that.
I think they already had a next Friday.
Okay, well it's gonna be. I don't know. It's not gonna be last Fridays. Because they're I guess they don't want to end it since they're getting back in the fold. But my theory is Chris Tucker needs some money, because he wasn't going to act no more. So now all of a sudden, he's been signed up for 2 movies.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 4, which they've been trying to get him to do Rush Hour 4 for, I think it's been over 10 years. So yeah, we can see how this rolls.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. At one point, he was basically saying that those characters went against his moral beliefs and everything.
Yeah, because he so I don't know how they're going to do Smokey without Smokey.
Unless he's going back on all that, we will see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they can rewrite the character. He got clean and all that stuff. So I'm sure they probably.
That
I would probably
the purpose.
Oh, you could. It wouldn't be a Good Friday without Smokey.
That'll be Smokey. Like a clean Snoop Dogg. Nobody wants that.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Scary Movie 6 has finished filming. Mm-hmm. So that should be coming out March of next year.
And Marlon Wayans basically gave a disclaimer like, okay, I don't want y'all to be too sensitive or whatever, but we plan to offend everybody. So okay, just laugh with us. But yeah, not we plan to offend everybody, but basically we're equal opportunists, you know.
In other words, they're going to try to go back to their original, the way that they were doing it.
Yeah, so.
So they're going to, because basically it's a scary movie parody of all the scary movies.
Right.
So he's trying to bring back all the original cast and everything and go from there.
Yep, so it should be interesting.
What else we got here? Apple TV series. Oh, now this is a serious one here.
Okay.
So Apple TV series pulls over accusations of plagiarism.
Oh.
Yeah, so long story, they produced this movie called The Hunt. And it was based on a 1973 novel by a French producer, Gaumont. Said Tuesday Apple was delaying the release while it reviews any questionable related to the production, adding that it takes intellectual property issues very seriously. The New York Times reports. The move follows reports by French media journalist Clément Garin, who wrote on Substack that screenwriter Cedric Anger failed to tell Apple that the series mirrored Shoots, a 1973 thriller by American author Douglas Fairbairn. The book was published in France in 1974, and La Truc, according to the Apple Insider, the series starring actor Benoit Miguel, 51, and Melania Laurent, 42, was shot in France in 2024 and was due to be broadcast on December 3rd.
Okay.
An insider said it was possibly that Apple could make a deal with the Fairbairn estate and the book publisher, allowing it to eventually be legitimately released. Doing so would make the show even more expensive to all involved, but with some chances to recoup its costs. It adds Apple TV did not respond to a request for comment from the Times. So basically, dude pitched to Apple. Somebody didn't do their research, and now the people come back and say, "Hold up, that right belongs to us. You cannot put that show on without giving us some compensation."
Wow.
So
that's why you got to do your research, folks.
Yeah. They probably figured it was so old, but that's one of the things that after 35 years, the rights refer back to the original family, unless it was actually done by a business, because even Disney lost the original Mickey Mouse. So, you got to... all right, on to the next. Let's see here. All right. Now we're in the food section of Unwind with us.
All right.
So, if you want to go ahead with everything that you have, and then I will go over what I have here.
All right. Not too much going on this week. Once again, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell always has something.
Well,
I tell you what, though, I see some stuff. Yeah, we might have to go see Taco Bell.
What they do, they have the same 5 to 7 ingredients, and they say we're just gonna remix it up every week. So one of those things is what they're calling a rolled quesadilla. So instead of just folding it over, we're gonna roll it up. So it's basically looking like a burrito, but they're calling it a quesadilla, and it's got poblano peppers and all the cheese and all the things. Like I said, remix. They also have, what's this one? I think they're calling it a Mexican pizza empanada. Yeah, that one sounds interesting.
Yeah, but I saw that. That basically is kind of like you roll like you would do a panada, but it's open with the ingredients. You can see the ingredients, and it's crunchy too.
Yeah,
you see the ingredients on the inside. I think a panada is like it's like a little pastry, right?
No, empanadas are closed in though. Think like the McDonald's apple pie. it's like that, but savory.
Yeah,
they got can have sweet ones too.
Right, but they got it open where you can see the inside. It's kind of, they got it folded like a taco. I can't explain it, but it's folded sideways like a taco.
Anywho, I think they have a couple more things, because I think they even have like a loaded nacho fry situation.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta get your fries, huh?
Yeah. I just like the original nacho fries. But yeah, so McDonald's has.
You gonna mention that Hollister collab? It's Taco Bell.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Taco Bell has a collab with Hollister. So basically, Hollister has Taco Bell merch. So, yeah, for any of you who shop at Hollister and think that might be pretty cool, check it out. Yeah, t-shirts and hoodies and you name it.
Got your Taco Bell logo on there with your picture of your burrito or your tacos.
Yeah. I don't know who that's for, but go off.
Okay, continue on.
And I want to say, is it McDonald's has a collab with the Grinch? So for the holidays, they're collabing with the Grinch, and I believe it's adult Happy Meals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. So, basically you can get Big Mac or chicken tenders. But
are they going to be green?
No, well, here's the thing. Everybody has been on this pickle trend here lately.
Oh, no.
So they're coming out with some kind of a pickle shaker fries. So I guess you shake the pickle seasoning or whatever on your fries, and yeah, so that's which actually might.
So your fries will taste like a pickle.
That actually might be good. I don't.
It says the one that don't like pickles on her burgers.
Yeah, I better not bite into a pickle on any sandwich. But I will eat a pickled chip on occasion, so a pickle fry might be
pickle,
giving.
So I guess it would be equal.
It just cannot go on a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, instead of toys, you get Grinch socks, which I love this. So you're going to get you some Cindy Lou Who.
The truth comes out. She wants the socks.
Some Grinch. So yeah, anybody who loves odd or crazy socks, yeah, this is for you. McDonald's also has a collab with Disney. I think this one will be coming out early December. But basically they're teaming up with Disneyland, and so for their Happy Meals, for this, it's the 70th.
It's 70.
70th anniversary of.
I didn't get that story, but yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But basically, it's going to be a total of 70 toys that they're going to be, alternating.
Or pairing up in 35 Happy Meals.
Right.
So the kids going to have a collection of all the Disney characters.
Right. So I don't know how true it is. I'm hearing that they might get 2 toys per Happy Meal. So
yeah, that's what it said. 2 toys per Happy Meal. So it'll be a total of 35 different combinations.
Right. Now, Krispy Kreme is dropping, they do things for every holiday. So they're paying homage to the Peanuts gang, and they have a Peanuts donut collection. So if you want to check that out, that's the thing. And who else? What do you have going on?
All right. So what I have here, we call it the Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Whataburger is fueling Black Friday, so they have BOGO on the coffee deals. So you can buy one iced coffee or cold coffee or hot coffee and get one free.
Okay.
Burger King's giving you a free Whopper with $1 purchase, and then they also giving you a free sandwich with $1 purchase.
This is all tomorrow?
This is all tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we have the 10 amazing Black Friday restaurant deals you can score this year. Okay.
All right.
So we got Arby's. This covers through Cyber Monday.
Okay.
So it's Black Friday discount on clothing, home goods, and groceries. Arby's is doing the roast beef, 50% off any a la carte sandwich, gyro, wrap, or burger.
Okay.
No customization. So I guess you got to order it as is. This will be through December 2nd.
Okay.
Baskin Robbins, $5 off any order or $15 or more. The Scoop Shake Sundaes or even the Cappuccino Blast to help you fuel your shopping.
All right.
This also expires December 2nd. Buffalo Wild Wings, they're giving you 20 boneless wings and a large fry for $16.99. Deals valid through December 1st.
Okay.
Dunkin' Donuts, they're giving you their Wake Up Wrap, and there are several options on the menu: bacon sausage, turkey sausage, or no meat. You'll get a second for just $1. Just on or through December 2nd, starting today. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, started yesterday through December 2nd.
Okay.
Sonic. Cyber Monday, Sonic is treating customers to half-price shake in any size and flavor. Grab any classic or master shake and enjoy the classic treat as you browse any last-minute deals.
All right.
Salad and Go. They're $5 salad or wrap when you purchase 5 or more as part of their Fuel Your Team promotion launch in partnership with the NFL legend Troy Aikman. The chain encourages you to fuel up for a busy holiday with healthier meals at an affordable price. You can basically get 5 meals for as little as $25.
Okay.
The offer is valid for November 29th only.
So is that tomorrow? No.
No, it's Saturday.
Okay.
Okay. Who's this? PF Chain. They're starting the Black Friday deal through Tuesday, December 3rd. Chain is offering $10 off any $50 purchase, whether you're dining in on the restaurant or ordering online. To redeem, just mention the offer to your server on the spot or use the code BFCM10 at checkout. Online ordering.
Interesting.
Zaxby's. Zaxby's planning in collaboration with Walmart for Black Friday. From November 29th to December 2nd, the chain will display an ad for its mouth-watering Zax Packs group meal on every single TV screen at the 12,000 plus Walmart locations across the Southeast. Customers will be able to scan the QR code within the ad to download the chain app and redeem 20% off Zaxby's pack meal. The meal features 20 chicken fingers or boneless wings, large fries, 4 slices of Texas toast, and 4 dipping sauces. Ain't that something? They're going to get you to go into the store and scan the QR code on the TVs.
That's crazy.
They're talking about getting people into the store.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, and then there's a store called Player Bowls. I don't think we have one of them in here.
I don't think so.
All right, so theirs is through, they're covering through November 29th until Cyber Monday. $3 off a $15 or more order, and $5 off a $25 or more order. And Cyber Monday, apparently they have some apparel, so you can use code Cyber Monday and get 30% off their apparel.
All right.
And last but not least, Firehouse Subs.
Oh, what they got?
Popular sandwich chain is offering a BOGO deal on Black Friday and Cyber Monday on November 29th. Enjoy the free medium sub with a purchase of a medium or large sub, chips, and a drink. Expires on December 2nd. You'll score a BOGO deal with any purchase of medium sub. The offer are available in-app and online.
We might have to hit them up.
And I think that's all I have.
All right. One more thing. So Uncrustables is coming out with an adult beverage. So yeah, you can actually get peanut butter and jelly, let's say a beer or hard seltzer situation. And I've seen the reviews on this. It's actually giving peanut butter and jelly. It's going to be both in grape or strawberry, so that should be interesting. And Oreos are bringing back some of its flavors that they got rid of. Remember, at one point, Oreo had like any flavor you can think of. So yeah, I hear they're bringing back carrot cake and red velvet and quite a few more.
It's basically going to flood their shelves more than what they already got out there, huh?
Right. Now, I think it may be just for a limited time, at least with some of them, but yeah, if some of your favorite flavors of Oreos have gone away, be on the lookout. They might be coming back.
All right. We have somewhat of a taste test over here, I heard.
Yeah.
What we got? Kit Kats. Ghost Toast.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Ghost Toast. This is probably something they should have put out in Halloween or something.
They probably did put it out in Halloween and we didn't notice it. But it's supposed to be what?
I said it better not be that old.
Oh goodness.
Cinnamon toast and flavored cream.
Okay.
Well, you don't waste no time, did you? You already got the package open and chomping on it. I'm trying to get mine open. It's childproof.
Bless your heart.
Well, I ain't got claws like you.
I like it.
You like them?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's basically a white chocolate instead of a milk chocolate, and it's got a really subtle cinnamon taste to it.
Okay, well, I'm still trying to open this here.
Yeah. I would give this an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. I would get this one again.
You would? Okay. Yeah. Since I'm still trying to open mine here, I want to as a follow up. I had the shake last week, and it was still frozen by the time we went off air.
He's talking about the sugar cookie blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Shake.
Yes. Or I'm sorry, you're right. Sugar blizzard. Sugar cookie blizzard, and it was delicious. Once I got it going where I could eat it, I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, it's giving birthday cake vibes because you got the cookie pieces, but you also have sprinkles. So yeah, it's giving funfetti birthday cake. Not bad.
This is not good. They're not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. Told you.
Actually, this is so good. It's like it's not even a wafer in here. I mean, it's real. It's kind of like a baby Twix.
It's really subtle.
Yeah, it's like a baby Twix.
No, it's not giving Twix.
Well, to me, anyway. It's not giving. Unless I ain't had a Kit Kat in a minute, but this looks very small. But it's good. It is good.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I was eating.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, I can't do two things at one time. All right, well, I think that's it on this food. Now, how do we unwind?
Go on.
Okay. Well, I saw 2 movies. I saw Wicked for Good. And it was slow in the beginning, and it picked up into the middle towards the end. It was very action packed and everything. I liked the way they ended it up, because we know here's something that the critics and everybody pointed out.
Okay.
Because we know how it rolls right into The Wizard of Oz. So basically it covers the span of The Wizard of Oz. So the movie from The Wicked to Wicked for Good was already, there was no way of changing it. So what they were saying is that there was nothing at risk because we already know how it ends, which I actually said that after I saw the first movie. They couldn't deviate too much because they'll be changing the original Wizard of Oz story. And, of course, the book, since it is based on the book. So, Wicked and Wicked for Good was kind of, didn't have no risk or rewards because, and the movie ends, how Wicked starts is how Wicked for Good ends. At the very same point.
So it's kind of a prequel.
No, it's not a prequel, but Wicked, when they started Wicked off, Glinda told the story of Wicked and Wicked for Good. So in the beginning of Wicked, they asked Glinda a question. And then Glinda said, well, let me start at the beginning. Mm-hmm. So that's where Wicked starts after that moment. So then when the conclusion of Wicked for Good, we're right, it leads right back up to that moment when they asked Glinda about Elphaba.
Okay.
So, because originally when they asked Glinda about Elphaba, that's when she told the story of Elphaba. Mm-hmm. And that's what we watched for Wicked to Wicked for Good. So that's how the movies ended and started at the same point. But it really didn't have any risk or rewards because it still followed the original story of the Wizard of Oz. It just basically Wicked and Wicked for Good is the backstory of what was happening in the Munchkin lands and what was going on with all the witches and stuff, that you didn't see in the Wizard of Oz. So that's basically all what that's about. And it also expound a lot more on how the animals played a part in the story.
Yeah.
So it is a good watch. I didn't care for the singing. Matter of fact, I believe I snoozed through the singing because I don't remember the singing.
Oh my God.
And they even said that a lot of the songs in the second movie were there were more Area Grande centric, but there was no nothing that stood out as far as I can say, as far as her performances. And they're reversing the roles at the Oscar where Area Grande will be the lead role and Elphaba or Century Revo will be the supporting character.
Okay. On that note,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
On that note, I have an update. Last week we reported on someone rushing Ariana Grande in their Singapore premiere of Wicked for Good. So he has been not only arrested, but he has actually been banned from ever going back to Singapore. So yeah, because I think he was only arrested for 9 days and he maybe had to pay a fine, but now he's officially banned from going back to Singapore after this one.
Man, that's messed up. Singapore is a beautiful place. You got it.
But they're also really strict on,
Yep. That's a shame. Oh well.
Yep. So, what else did you see?
I saw Zootopia 2.
All right. I still haven't seen the first one.
Oh, well, yeah, it's real good. It's real animal centric. Basically,
obviously,
it's about the zoo. Basically, long story short, they had all the animals, or mammals, should I say, in the movie.
Okay.
And the reptile faction was missing. But nobody noticed because all the mammals were doing their thing. Nobody noticed that there was no snakes, no turtles, no alligators, and all that. That was the lizard, amphibian type creatures in the show.
Okay.
Or in the Zootopia world. And they designed as a matter of fact, the person that designed and created Zootopia was a snake. And she was the matriarch of the whole thing. And a cat, believe it or not. The cat saw the opportunity to steal the township away from her and make money. So he stole the book that she had that governed the town, put his seal and name and everything on it, ripped her page out, and buried it, the whole section of the reptiles, so nobody knew that they ever existed, under some snow.
Okay. All right, let's not tell any more of the movie.
So the premise, so just to go through the movie, yeah, well, the kids gonna love it. The kids, I mean, I made the mistake of going with a bunch of kids, but the kids actually behave themselves.
He didn't go with kids. There happened to be kids in the
right,
theater. What he
yeah, yeah. I didn't go with kids. Yeah, I went strictly for the movie review. But I've had the bad habit of going to movies for one. I didn't go see what was the movie, Little Mermaid, and went there, and there were school buses of kids that they bust in from like summer camps and stuff like that, and the place was crawling with kids. I was like, get me out of here quick.
Yeah, but so, that's what happens.
Yeah, so yeah,
kids movie.
Yeah, with the kids been out of school, yeah, they were in the movie theaters real thick.
Yeah.
And that's how we unwind. Now we really, really, really get to go unwind on some Cajun turkey and all the fixings.
Yep. So basically, we're giving the Cajun turkey from Popeyes a shot. And yeah, so it's about that time.
Yes, about that time. Go watch some Cajun, eat some good food, and watch some good football. All right. So until next time, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
I'm hungry, Marcus. Until next time,
keep
unwinding.